All right, good evening, everybody. I'm trying out a bit of a test stream here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. We're working on the field a little bit to see what we think of it. So we're just gonna kind of switch through some scenes. This is gonna be absolutely ridiculous looking, but we're just testing our stream out to see how it works. So the first thing I want to do is just play a pre-rolled video. This is just gonna be me at the house. Okay, I'm playing around a little bit with some of the setup for the football games. This could be our splash screen. And now I'm transitioning over. This camera will be pointed at the field. Could have a couple eventually pointed at the broadcasters. Got a simulated scoreboard in there. As you can see, it's 7-0 CNE. The opponents just kicked a field goal. And now we are into the second quarter. And now the Rockets just scored a field goal as well. Take that off. In the setup, that'll be done on the Stream Deck rather than my keyboard. But then we have the ability to go back to a splash screen. We could do a graphics. We could add pictures. Back to this. You can have text as well. You can have the score on that. All right, so now we should be back here to the plain screen. You should have a view of the field, and you should have me on there. Now we'll take it just to the field. You can see my son walking around down there. AJ, if you can hear me here in a minute, there's probably going to be a delay, but go ahead and wave to me if you see me. You see me, AJ? All right. So AJ, why don't you come back up to the press box? So I'm gonna bring up a test here. We'll go back to that. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up a test here where we'll show some of our schedules. So there's our upcoming schedules. And that's for varsity football. We'll do another one with boys varsity soccer. And now we'll go back to that main scene. And AJ, are you still with me? He'll be up here in a minute. We're just going to go ahead and keep this stream going for a few minutes to continue testing. All right, so AJ, why don't you go ahead and close that on the phone.
Okay, it's closed.
And do you have your phone?
Yeah, I walked down there.
So we'll just keep everybody here for a few minutes. Bear with me. I wish I had some music going on, but we're working through it right now. And let's see what's going on. There it is. That's what I want. So we will bring this down here. And we're going to have a little fun with AJ. We're going to try to call him. So I don't know if by chance, if Brian or somebody's out there, if you want to try to comment on the webcast, you can. So I'm going to call. We're going to see if we can do an interview. So you should hear ringing right now, I think.
Hello?
Hi, AJ. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. So the question is, I wonder if our friends on the internet can hear you. So we'll have to just find that out a little bit later. So, AJ, what's the weather down there on the field like?
It's overcast right now. The sun's shining on me right now.
It's overcast, but the sun's shining, huh?
Yep.
You know, it's always nice when the sun's shining. But it's overcast and the sun's shining? That seems
Well, it's overcast in some places. You can see the sun just barely, though.
really okay.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you, while we got you on the phone, why don't you go ahead and turn around because we can see you on the field a little bit. I'll go ahead and move the camera over. We see you down there. So why don't you go ahead and give us a wave, AJ? You got anything else to say? What do you think some keys to success for the Rockets tonight will be?
I think they're gonna win.
You know, I think something important they could do would be to score more points. What do you think?
Yeah, they score more points.
If they
Keep their heads in the game.
Yeah, if they score more points, that would be pretty good for them. I would certainly think at least. So while I got you on the phone, I'm just going to go ahead and bring up another screen so I can see how that works. Now keep talking to me, AJ. What do you think down there?
The grass is green.
Oh, the grass is green. What about?
Yeah.
How about the paint? Is the paint fresh?
No,
No.
it was
What-
painted on a few days ago.
Really? Okay. What's the condition of the sideline? You think the kids are going to be okay, or are they going to get any broken ankles on the sideline?
I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be smart.
Why don't you go ahead and walk down to the end zone? I'm going to go ahead and follow you down there while you walk to the end zone.
That one.
Yeah, we'll take the camera with us, and we'll just see how things go. I probably wish I had a camera with a little more zoom, but I think all things considering, we should be okay with what we got. Okay, so AJ, do you want to come back up here?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you head up this way then? Stay on the phone with me though.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go back to me. All right, I think everybody sees me pretty well there, so that's good. And it looks like the stream is coming through pretty consistent. So that's pretty good. Anything else to say, AJ?
Not really.
Tell us about your upcoming cross country meet. What are your thoughts?
The what?
Your cross country meet you got coming up. What do you think?
No, I'm excited about it.
Really? Where's your meet going to be at?
In Ripley.
Ripley. What part of? You ever been to Ripley?
A few times.
Do you know anything about what the conditions are like down there?
No, not really.
Okay.
Well, it's near the river.
It's near the river. That's something, I guess. Okay. Anything else?
No, not really.
All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and end our interview with AJ Cunningham. Thanks for coming on board with us, bud.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play that video one more time just to watch how that comes through. Okay, I'm playing around a little bit with some of the setup for the football games. This could be our splash screen. And now I'm transitioning over. This camera will be pointed at the field. Could have a couple eventually pointed at the broadcasters. Got a simulated scoreboard in there, as you can see.